Welcome back to the Crypto Squid YouTube channel. Today we have a super exciting project to look at, which is Blocksquare. They have so much going for their product and ecosystem, and we will be diving right into all of this in this video. But before we get any further, remember that I am not a financial advisor and nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice. So, Blocksquare, tokenization infrastructure for real estate. Businesses of all types, from startups to large companies, can use Blocksquare solutions and APIs to digitize value of real estate properties, launch their investment platforms, and connect people to tokenized real estate deals online. So real estate is the largest asset class, and mixing this with tokenization makes it more attainable for most people around the world. So again, their tokenization protocol is to digitize the value and revenues of any real estate property. With this, entrepreneurs can start digitizing real estate assets at a fraction of the cost. Built on Ethereum and IPFS, any single real estate property can be converted into 100,000 tokens, either partially or in full, providing investors a transparent and standardized digitization process. What's more, is applicable to any common legal ownership form. So you can launch your real estate investment portal without coding using Blocksquare. Again, it is a full white label platform, so focus on the business, built for entrepreneurs and your language, brands and colors. They have a robust infrastructure with their tokenization protocol, white label platform and liquidity bridge. And we can see here, add a new slice to the traditional capital stack. Tokenization offers the ability to match available market demand by reaching investors of any size, a solution that can increase liquidity for a wider selection of players in the commercial real estate investment space, like asset managers, investment funds, private investors, real estate developers, banking institutions, financing consultants, online investment platforms, public-private partnerships, family offices, and more. Adds a new value layer, increases liquidity for your partner, expose assets to the digital economy, increase the pool of investors, and give real-time transparency and reporting. Again, your reliable partner globally, the backbone infrastructure of the real estate finance designed exclusively for real estate assets, team of experts to cover everything, and technology enabler for established companies. So there is, of course, a full white paper going into the Blocksquare docs, which goes into super deep dive detail for anything. So if you are super interested in Blocksquare, I would recommend going through the docs yourselves, learn about the whole system. Again, if you're a business or an individual, Blocksquare can be for you. And of course, behind their ecosystem and project, we have their BST token. BST is their utility token powering Blocksquare's ecosystem. You can stake this via OceanPoint in the Blocksquare's DeFi protocol. It also awards holders with staked BST, a token used to vote on OceanPoint related discussions. Basically like a community DAO. We can see here, you need to deposit their tokens in the governance pool, which will enable you to also accumulate more BST. So quick allocation here, we can see 40% is locked rewards, 10% here is the marketing, 5% liquidity, 5% pre-ICO, 22% for the team, 3% for mentors, and 15% for investors. Also BST buyback. So once real estate owners start staking in their asset pool, their tokens, i.e. BSPT, becomes part of OceanPoint. 6-month lockup period, and then after that, Blocksquare shall exercise the legal right to revenues generated by these real estate BSPT tokens owned by OceanPoint. Thus will occur DAI used to buy BST on the market to distribute to active users. So the SBST token, again, is the staked BST. It can be obtained by participating in the governance pool, which we will be looking at shortly, a revenue sharing mechanism where you can, of course, earn more BST by simply staking. There's a partner program, so you can get discounts for marketplace partners, and you can buy and sell BST on Gate.io, MEXC, and Bitmart for centralized exchanges. And for decentralized exchanges, we have Uniswap and 1inch. Here we can see the token rank and the current volume powered by CoinMarketCap. So if we take a look at OceanPoint quickly here, we can see the Ocean Point fight. Again, everything is linked down below. We have the BST token stats of a $35 million market cap, circulating supply price, and you can get an APY up to 265%. So we have a lovely little graph here of the total value locked, seeing of course the growth and pretty big explosion recently this last month. So the governance pool here, we can see over $19 million locked in the BST governance pool. In here, you can stake your BST and get an earning rate of 5.5%. We can see here 1 BST currently gives you 0.27 S BST with the further details here. So that again is the native token, and you can stake in the governance pool and also participate in votes. We also have different asset pools. So we have an issuer BSPT pool, which you can get an earning rate of 32%, and a community BSPT pool with an earning rate of 264.92%. We also have other liquidity pools, so a pool with BST to ETH, BST to DAI, which I believe these will be coming soon. Yeah, and also a stable pool of point to DAI. So again, pretty cool what they have going on in Ocean Point. And again, there is a further details on the full Ocean Point liquidity profile. Again, it's DeFi for real estate assets here. Here we can see a pretty nice graph summing up everything. Pause it here and go in depth with that. So of course, with Ocean Point, we also have their marketplace. This is the real estate marketplace here to bring real estate investments to anyone with an internet connection. So you can start a quick tour of the platform. So start here, you need to confirm your email address. In order to invest, you need to do a verification, register your wallet and bank account, as we can see here. And then next up, you will be able to see your available funds, which can be in DAI, the stablecoin, ETH or BST, their native token. We've got the sidebar here, and of course you can connect your wallet. So if we come through to the marketplace, we can see some of the real estate listings, which I think is really cool. So if we sort this here, we can see if we pick any of them, we can go for the first one here, co-living student house with 24 rooms. We can see this property here. Property info is in Slovenia. The current price in valuation of DAI. There are 13 holders with 20,000 BSPT token issued at an APY of 8.5%. So here we can see some financial projections here, ownership structure, key investment overview, other things, and key information. So here you can, of course, invest in this property by purchasing some of the tokens, and you will get an average APY roughly of 9%, and the revenues, of course, will be distributed. This is directly in DAI. We also have a chart here showing any transaction investment volumes, which is really cool. Of course, the location, full documents legal about the property itself, and some very nice metrics. And just as a whole, this full Ocean Point marketplace, the UI looks so good. Again, it's really easy to use, super intuitive. We of course have offerings if you want to do some live offerings on the marketplace. But again, we can look at any of these properties. They have quite a lot, and I'm sure this marketplace will be growing day by day. If we look at one, for example, here, we've got the Gold Mile 2-bedroom apartment in Dubai. We can see this was issued with 10,000 BSPT tokens with an APY of 3.9%. And of course, again, you can look at the details of where the property is and everything considering. So again, Blocksquare have a lot going for themselves. You can invest in real estate, you can stake their token for earnings, and if you own real estate yourself, you can onboard using Blocksquare's property and launch your own real estate investment portal. But I hope you enjoyed this video. You have been watching the Crypto Squid channel, and I will see you next time.